Octopus is a marine creature known to be highly intelligent and masters of camouflage. The octopus is a fascinating marine creature known for its intelligence, adaptability, and unique physical characteristics. Belonging to the class Cephalopoda, octopuses are mollusks related to squids, cuttlefish, and nautiluses. They are found in oceans worldwide, from shallow coastal waters to deep-sea environments. Physical features. 1. 8 arms. Each arm has suction cups that help with gripping and sensing. 2. Soft body. Lacks a skeleton, allowing them to squeeze through tiny openings. 3. Camouflage abilities. Can change color and texture using specialized skin cells, chromatophores. Physical features. 4. Jet propulsion. Moves by expelling water through a siphon. 5. 3 hearts. 2 pump blood to the gills, and 1 pumps oxygenated blood to the body. 6. Blue blood. Uses hemocyanin, which contains copper, instead of iron-based hemoglobin. Intelligence and behavior. Highly intelligent with problem-solving skills. Can use tools, open jars, and escape enclosures. Exhibits playful behavior and can recognize individuals. Has a short lifespan, typically 1 to 5 years. Diet and hunting. Carnivorous, feeding on crabs, shrimp, and small fish. Uses a beak to break open shells. Some species inject venom to immobilize prey. Defense mechanisms. Ink release. Creates a smokescreen to escape predators. Mimicry. Some species, like the mimic octopus, can imitate other sea creatures. Autotomy. Can detach and regenerate limbs if necessary. Reproduction and life cycle. Males use a specialized arm, hectocotylus, to transfer sperm to females. Females lay thousands of eggs and often die after guarding them. Hatchlings emerge fully formed and drift in the ocean before settling on the seafloor. Species examples. Common octopus, Octopus vulgaris, widely studied and found in warm waters. Giant Pacific octopus, Enteroctopus doflani, largest species, with a span over 14 feet. Blue-ringed octopus, Hopaloclana, small but highly venomous. Mimic octopus, Thomoctopus mimicus, can mimic other marine animals. Interesting facts. Some species can walk on the ocean floor. Octopuses are solitary and highly territorial. Their nervous system is highly decentralized. Most neurons are in their arms. Capable of short-term and long-term memory. Conservation and human impact. While not all species are endangered, overfishing, habitat destruction, and climate change pose threats to some populations. Sustainable fishing practices are crucial to maintaining their ecosystems. Octopus 3 hearts. Octopuses have 3 hearts, each with a specific role in their circulatory system. 1 systemic heart. This is the main heart, responsible for pumping oxygenated blood throughout the body. 2 bronchial hearts. These are smaller hearts located near each gill, and they pump blood through the gills to oxygenate it. How it works. The bronchial hearts send deoxygenated blood to the gills, where it gets oxygen. The systemic heart then pumps this oxygen-rich blood to the rest of the body. Fun facts. Octopuses have blue blood due to hemocyanin, a copper-based molecule that carries oxygen instead of iron-based hemoglobin like in humans. When an octopus swims, its systemic heart stops beating to conserve energy, which is why they prefer crawling over swimming. This unique 3-heart system helps them survive in deep and cold waters where oxygen levels are low. Octopus blue blood. Octopuses have blue blood because they use a copper-based molecule called hemocyanin to transport oxygen, rather than the iron-based hemoglobin found in human blood. Why is their blood blue? Hemocyanin contains copper atoms, which bind to oxygen. When oxygen is present, hemocyanin turns blue, similar to how iron in hemoglobin turns red when oxygenated. In low oxygen environments, it appears clear or colorless. Why do octopuses need hemocyanin? Octopuses live in cold, low oxygen environments, such as deep-sea habitats. Hemocyanin is more efficient than hemoglobin at transporting oxygen in cold and oxygen-poor water. It helps them survive in extreme marine conditions. Downsides of hemocyanin: it is less efficient than hemoglobin in oxygen-rich environments. This is one reason octopuses tire quickly and have a relatively short lifespan compared to some other marine creatures. Octopus incredible intelligence. Octopuses are widely regarded as some of the most intelligent creatures in the ocean. Their cognitive abilities are remarkable, considering they are invertebrates and evolved intelligence independently from vertebrates like mammals and birds. Here are some of the key aspects of octopus intelligence. 1. Problem-solving skills. Octopuses are excellent problem solvers and have been observed opening jars, escaping from enclosures, and even using tools to accomplish tasks. They can manipulate objects with remarkable dexterity, thanks to their flexible arms, which contain 2/3 of their neurons. Two. Tool use. Unlike most invertebrates, octopuses exhibit tool use. For example, the veined octopus has been observed collecting coconut shells and using them as shelters. They can also stack rocks to block the entrance of their dens to protect themselves from predators. 3. Escape artists. Octopuses are notorious for their ability to escape from aquariums and tight spaces. They can squeeze through holes as small as their beak, which is their only hard body part. Some aquariums have reported octopuses turning off lights, dismantling filters, or even sneaking out of their tanks to steal food from neighboring enclosures. 4. Camouflage and deception. Octopuses are masters of disguise. They can change the color and texture of their skin almost instantly to blend into their surroundings. The mimic octopus takes deception to another level by imitating other sea creatures, such as lionfish, sea snakes, or flounders, to avoid predators. 5. Learning and memory. Octopuses have excellent long-term and short-term memory. They can learn by observation, recognizing patterns, and solving mazes. Scientists have trained octopuses to distinguish between different shapes, colors, and even recognize individual humans. 6. Playful behavior. Play is often associated with intelligence, and octopuses exhibit playful behavior. In experiments, they have been seen engaging with objects like balls or even squirting water at researchers just for fun. 7. Distributed nervous system. Unlike humans, where most neural processing happens in the brain, octopuses have a distributed nervous system. 2/3 of their neurons are located in their arms, allowing their limbs to function somewhat independently. This gives them incredible control and adaptability. 8. Short lifespan but rapid learning. Despite their intelligence, octopuses have relatively short lifespans, typically 1 to 5 years. They compensate for this by being fast learners, acquiring knowledge quickly to navigate their environment and survive. 9. Cultural intelligence. While octopuses are mostly solitary, some species have been observed exhibiting social behaviors. The so-called Octopuses off the coast of Australia is a rare example of octopuses living in close proximity and interacting with one another, hinting at potential cultural intelligence. Final thoughts. Octopuses are some of the most fascinating creatures on Earth, demonstrating intelligence comparable in some ways to vertebrates like dolphins and primates. Their ability to learn, solve problems, use tools, and even recognize humans sets them apart from most other marine life. Their intelligence, combined with their alien-like physiology, makes them one of the most mysterious and captivating species in the animal kingdom. Octopus camouflage masters. Octopuses are the undisputed masters of camouflage in the animal kingdom, using their incredible ability to change color, texture, and shape to blend seamlessly into their surroundings. This skill helps them evade predators, ambush prey, and communicate with other sea creatures. How do octopuses camouflage? 1. Color change. Chromatophores. Special pigment cells in their skin expand or contract to produce different colors, allowing them to mimic sand, coral, or rock formations in an instant. Iridophores and leucophores. These cells reflect light, helping octopuses create iridescent effects or match their environment even in different lighting conditions. How do octopuses camouflage? 2. Texture manipulation. Using papillae, tiny muscle-controlled structures in their skin, they can create bumps, ridges, or even spiky textures to resemble coral, algae, or rough surfaces. 3. Mimicry and shape-shifting. Some species, like the mimic octopus, can impersonate other marine creatures like lionfish, flatfish, or even sea snakes by altering their body posture and movement. Why is their camouflage so effective? Neural control. Octopuses have distributed intelligence, meaning their arms can process information and make decisions independently, helping them react instantly. Advanced vision. They can see polarized light, allowing them to detect subtle differences in their surroundings that most other animals can't. Famous octopus camouflage examples. The blue-ringed octopus hides in plain sight but reveals its bright blue rings as a warning signal when threatened. The Caribbean reef octopus changes colors fluidly, making it almost invisible against coral reefs. The giant Pacific octopus can mimic the rough texture of rocks, making it blend seamlessly with the ocean floor. Octopuses having no bones. Octopuses are invertebrates, meaning they have no bones or skeletons. Instead of bones, they have a soft, flexible body made mostly of muscle and connective tissue. The only hard part of their body is the beak, which is made of chitin, the same material found in insect exoskeletons. Why don't octopuses have bones? 1. Flexibility and escape tactics. Without bones, octopuses can squeeze through tiny openings, any space at least as big as their beak. This allows them to hide in tight crevices and escape predators. Why don't octopuses have bones? 2. Efficient hunting. Their soft bodies help them maneuver through complex environments like coral reefs, reaching into small spaces to grab prey. 3. Camouflage and shape shifting. Octopuses can completely alter their body shape, mimicking rocks, seaweed, or even other animals. This helps them blend in and avoid predators. Why don't octopuses have bones? 4. Jet propulsion and speed. Jet propulsion and speed. Their boneless structure allows them to contract their bodies and shoot water through their siphon, propelling them quickly through the ocean. Even without bones, octopuses are one of the most intelligent and adaptable creatures in the ocean. Their unique structure gives them abilities that few other animals have. Octopus has 8 arms, not tentacles. Explain. Yes, that's correct. Octopuses have 8 arms, not tentacles. The confusion often comes from the general use of the term tentacles to describe any long, flexible appendage. Here's the key difference. 1. Arms versus tentacles. Arms have suction cups, suckers, along their entire length and are primarily used for grabbing, manipulating objects, and moving along surfaces. Tentacles, like those found on squid and cuttlefish, only have suckers at the tips and are specialized for capturing prey. Two. Octopuses versus squids and cuttlefish. Octopuses. 8 arms, no tentacles. Squids and cuttlefish. 8 arms plus 2 tentacles used for striking and grabbing prey. 3. Functionality. Octopus arms are highly flexible, covered in powerful suckers, and can even act somewhat independently thanks to their distributed nervous system. Tentacles in squid and cuttlefish are retractable and primarily used for fast attacks on prey. So, next time someone calls an octopus's limbs tentacles, you can correct them, they're arms. Octopus have ink defenses. Octopuses have ink defenses primarily as a survival mechanism to evade predators. This ink, which is a combination of melanin and mucus, is stored in an ink sac and released when the octopus feels threatened. Here's why this defense is effective. 1. Creates a visual obstruction. The dark ink creates a dense cloud in the water, blocking the predator's vision and giving the octopus time to escape. 2. Acts as a decoy. Some species release pseudomorphs, or ink blobs that resemble their own body shape, tricking predators into attacking the ink instead of the real octopus. 3. Contains chemical irritants. The ink contains compounds like tyrosinase, which can irritate the eyes and senses of predators, making it difficult for them to track the octopus. 4. Confuses predators' sense of smell and taste. The ink interferes with a predator's ability to detect the octopus using chemical cues, making it harder to hunt. 5. Works as a warning signal. Some scientists believe the ink could act as a warning, signaling to predators that the octopus is not an easy meal. This defense is highly effective against common predators like fish, eels, and sharks, giving the octopus a higher chance of survival in the wild. However, octopuses don't use their ink against all threats, like when escaping from narrow spaces, since it could cloud their own vision and make escape harder. Octopus have short lifespan. Octopuses have short lifespans due to their biological and reproductive strategies, which prioritize rapid growth, reproduction, and then death. Here are the main reasons. 1. Semilparous reproduction, one-time breeding. Most octopus species are semilparous, meaning they reproduce only once before dying. After mating, males die shortly afterward, while females stop eating and devote their energy to guarding their eggs until they hatch. This leads to their inevitable death. 2. Self-destruction mechanism. A key reason for their short lifespan is the optic gland, which releases hormones that accelerate aging after reproduction. These hormones lead to physiological deterioration, organ failure, and eventually death. 3. Fast growth and high metabolism. Octopuses have one of the fastest growth rates in the animal kingdom. They can increase their body weight by 5% per day. This rapid growth comes at a cost, as their bodies experience wear and tear much faster. 4. Lack of defenses against aging. Unlike some long-lived animals, octopuses do not have strong cellular repair mechanisms. Their tissues degrade quickly after reproduction, leading to a natural death within 1 to 5 years. 5. Predation and environmental pressures. Octopuses have many predators, sharks, larger fish, and marine mammals. A short lifespan reduces the chances of being eaten before reproduction. Exceptions. Some deep-sea octopuses, like Granulodon boreapacifica, have been observed brooding their eggs for over 4 years, extending their lifespan. However, they too die shortly after their eggs hatch. Conclusion. The short lifespan of octopuses is an evolutionary strategy ensuring rapid reproduction and population turnover. Their life cycle is designed for efficiency rather than longevity, making them fascinating but short-lived creatures. Octopuses have self-sacrificing mothers. Octopuses have self-sacrificing mothers due to a unique reproductive strategy that ensures the survival of their offspring at the cost of the mother's life. This phenomenon is primarily driven by biological and evolutionary factors. 1. Reproductive strategy. One-time reproduction, semilparity. Most octopus species are semilparous, meaning they reproduce only once in their lifetime. After laying eggs, a female octopus devotes all her energy to protecting and caring for them, often at the expense of her own health. This ensures that as many offspring as possible survive, even though the mother herself will not. 2. Hormonal control and self-destruction. After laying eggs, the female octopus stops eating and dedicates herself entirely to fanning the eggs and keeping them oxygenated. Scientists have discovered that hormonal changes, particularly in the optic glands, trigger this self-sacrificial behavior. These glands release chemicals that suppress appetite and eventually lead to the mother's decline and death. In some species, the mother may stop hunting, weaken, and eventually die of starvation. Others may even self-mutilate, tearing at their own arms in an apparent act of self-destruction. 3. Evolutionary advantage. This extreme maternal care increases the chances of the eggs successfully hatching. Since octopuses don't provide post-hatch parental care, ensuring that the eggs reach hatching stage is critical. If the mother were to abandon them, the eggs would be vulnerable to predation and environmental threats. 4. Role of the optic glands. Research has shown that removing the optic glands in octopuses can halt this self-destructive behavior, causing the female to resume eating and live longer. This suggests that these glands act as a biological switch that forces the mother into a death spiral after reproduction. 5. Exception. Some deep-sea octopuses live longer. A few deep-sea octopus species, like Granulodon boreapacifica, have been observed brooding their eggs for several years. This shows that, in some cases, the reproductive process can be prolonged, but ultimately, the mother still dies after her eggs hatch. Conclusion. Octopus mothers sacrifice themselves because their reproductive system is designed for a single, intense investment in their offspring. This strategy maximizes the survival of their young, even though it costs the mother her life. Their self-sacrificing behavior is controlled by biological factors, including hormonal changes in the optic glands, ensuring that the next generation has the best possible start. Octopus have regeneration powers. Octopuses have regeneration powers because of their highly specialized nervous system, unique cellular processes, and genetic adaptations that allow them to regrow lost arms. Here's why and how it happens. 1. Decentralized nervous system. Unlike humans, octopuses have 2/3 of their neurons in their arms instead of their brain. This allows each arm to act somewhat independently, meaning even if an arm is severed, it can still move and react for a period of time. 2. Regeneration at the cellular level. When an octopus loses an arm, due to predators or self-amputation, called autotomy, it seals off the wound quickly to prevent infection. Stem cells in the injured area proliferate and differentiate into new muscle, nerves, and skin cells. 3. Similar to embryonic development, the regeneration process mirrors embryonic development, meaning the cells follow a specific blueprint to regrow a fully functional arm, including muscles, nerves, blood vessels, suckers, which also regain full function. 4. Controlled growth to avoid cancer. Unlike uncontrolled cell growth, as seen in cancer, octopuses have biochemical signals that regulate regeneration to ensure proper and proportional regrowth. 5. Regrowth time. It takes around 100 to 130 days for an octopus to completely regrow an arm. The new arm regains full function, including movement and sensory abilities. 6. Evolutionary advantage. Octopuses use arm autotomy as a defense mechanism. They can sacrifice an arm to escape predators. Being able to regrow limbs ensures survival and continued hunting ability. 7. Comparison to other animals. Octopus regeneration is similar to that of starfish, axolotls, and certain lizards, but octopuses regenerate entire functional limbs, making their ability even more advanced. Could this help humans? Scientists study octopus regeneration to learn how to apply it to human medicine, such as regrowing limbs or nerve tissue. Octopuses are truly fascinating creatures with one of the most advanced regeneration abilities in the animal kingdom.